Mahastarik-kocha. Let's get started. Mandari se Maha Mandara Gohonzon ke Pura Chakramya Daniel Ko Satana Pundarika Sutra se Asvat Buddha ko Prabhutratna Buddha और सभी अतीत वर्तमान और भविष्य के बुद्धों के लिए दस विषयों में समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे खुद को पृथ्वी के चार महाबोधिसत्व के लिए समर्पित करते हैं, जैसे विशिष्ट कारित्र बोधिसत्व, अनंत कारित्र बोधिसत्व, विशुद्ध कारित्र बोधिसत्व, सुप्रतिष्ठ कारित्र बोधिसत्व। बोधिसत्व के सभी बोधिसत्व मंजूश्वरी समंतभद्र मैत्रेय अवरोक्तेश्वर शाक्यामुनि के महान शिष्य बुद्ध शारिपुत्र मुक्तार्ण काश्यपानंद महाश्रावक और धर्म के सभी सुरक्षात्मक देवता ओम के लिए भगवान शाक्यामुनि बुद्ध ने हम आगे मूल बुद्ध द्वारा भेजे गए महाबोधिसत्व निचिरेन शोनिन के लिए कुछ को समर्पित करते हैं। हम आगे शिष्य रेंगे आचार्य निचिरेन शोनिन तेरे विदेशी मिशनरी के लिए समर्पित करते हैं। सभी जीवों को वह पुण्य प्राप्त हो जो हमने सूत्र के पाठ से संचित किया है। हम आपको यह हार्दिक भक्ति प्रदान करते हैं। हम अपनी बुद्धि के प्रकाश से देखें और सूत्र का पाठ और नाम यो हो रेंगे का जप करने की हमारी पेशकश को स्वीकार करें। नाम यो हो रेंगे जो जिन जिन निम्यो नो हो आजक से मांगो निमो आई ताते मसुरे फोटो काताशी हरे इमा के मोन सिज जिसरे फोटो एतारी मेगावत वार्योराई नो ताई चिगी होगे से शिगोक नो ताई जो चिगी सुबे तारास केमोन सोकुची मिना हो दाईに近づくの線は星所詮は星色相の文字はすなわちこれ王人なり無料の功徳皆この経に集まれりこのゆえに自在に妙に訓示密に訳すうちむち罪を滅し善を生ずもしは真もしは法共に仏道上で三世の諸仏人人の妙典なり諸上世世ちぐし頂大戦 Verses for opening the sutra. The most profound and wonderful teaching is presented in this sutra. This sutra is difficult to meet even once in thousands and millions of years. Now we have been able to see, hear, receive, and keep this sutra. When we understand the most excellent teaching of the Tathagata, the most excellent teaching of the great vehicle, it's very difficult for us to understand. We shall be able to approach enlightenment when we see, hear, or touch this sutra. Expounding is the Buddha's wisdom. Expounded is the Buddha's truth. The records composing this sutra are the Buddha's manifestation. Just as perfume is caught by something put nearby, So shall we be richly benefited by this sutra, even when we are not aware of being so benefited, because infinite knowledge are accumulated in this sutra. We can accelerate our past transgression, do good deeds, and attain Buddhahood by the merit of this sutra. It doesn't matter whether we are wise or not, or whether we believe the sutra or surrender it. This sutra is the most wonderful and the most excellent taught by the Buddha of the past, present, and future. May we meet and receive it, verse after verse, word after word. 両方蓮華経お弁本大に二次世尊十三枚安常に仮発上仏礼人人無料法知礼門難下難無一切上薬師仏上無の知相違さ仏道千五百千万国仏相金量上仏無量道無量上妙正無門上十全地上無法随儀上一種難下者利発道十上仏十十因縁十十意法縁言教無始法因道十上両理相相違差が如来法知見あら仏大仏さり発如来知見光大善無量無限無相違善上下脱三昧人十歳上十一歳未造無さり発如来道十十分上世相分自分月下世世さり発十両分無量無辺未造無一切上十世さり十十仏相違さ仏相上十大知見難下四用異仏用大量苦自相です相違相量相量で相量で大量力量で作量因量で縁量で過量応量で本末空洞相違相量で相量量量で解放で力量作量で因量で縁量作量で応量で本末空洞相違相量相量で相量大量で力量で作量因量で縁量で過量応量で本末空洞 Chapter 2 Expedient. Thereupon the word honors will emerge quietly from his samadhi and said to Shanta, the wisdom of the present Buddha is profound and hearable. The gate to it is difficult to understand and difficult to enter. The wisdom cannot be understood by any Shravaka or Pratyeka Buddha because the present Buddha attained on many hundreds of thousands of variants of past Buddha and practiced the immutable teaching of those Buddha bravely and strictly to their far-from faith until they attain the profound Dharma, which you have never heard before, and became Buddha, and also because since they became Buddha, they have been expounding the Dharma according to the capacity of all living beings in such various ways that the true purpose of their various teaching is difficult to understand. Sariputta, since I became a Buddha, I also have been expounding various teaching with various stories of previous life, with various parables, and with various similar. I have been reading all living beings with immutable expedient in order to save them from various attachments, because I have the power to employ expedient and the power to perform the paramita of insight. Sariputta, the insight of the Tathagata is wide and deep. The Tathagata have all the state of mind towards immutable living beings, unhindered, eloquence, powers, fearlessness, dhyana, concentration, emancipation, and samadhi. They enter deep into boundlessness and attain the Dharma which you have never heard before. Sariputta, the Tathagata divides the Dharma into various teachings and expounds those teachings to all living beings so skillfully and with such gentle voices that living beings are delighted. Sariputta, in short, the Buddha attains the immutable teaching which you have never heard before. No more Sariputta, will I say, because the Dharma attained by the Buddha is the highest truth, rare to hear and difficult to understand. Only the Buddha attains the highest truth. That is the reality of all things in regard to their appearance as such, their natures as such, their entity as such, their powers as such, their activity as such, their primary causes as such, their environmental causes as such, their effect as such, their reward and retribution as such, and their equality as such, despite these differences. 両蓮華経如来十両本来十六自我特別来小教小骨子無料百千万億歳阿僧祇行説法教見無数百数上流の仏道如来無料無料主上公弁言で事実仏道成就説法が成就の理想人図力道天道主水言理無権主権が仏国用者利権界例年理想活動し出場形心出自けぬな一心欲天無事即心名字が無主出場重戦が自動主東大師滅理を分力無 21, the duration of the life of the Tathagata. It is many hundreds of thousands or billions of trillions or sankhya of kalpa since I became the Buddha. For the past innumerable kalpa, I have always been expounding the Dharma to the many hundreds of millions of living beings in order to lead them into the way to Buddhahood. In order to save the perverted people, I experiently show my nirvana to them. In reality, I shall never pass away. I always live here and expound the Dharma. Although I only live here with the perverted people, I disappear from their eyes by my supernatural powers. When they see me seemingly pass away, and make offering to my Sharira and adore me, admire me, and become devout of light and gentle, and wish to see me, with all their hurt at the cost of their rights, I reappear on man's secret ego with my Sangha and say to them, I only live here. I shall never be extinct. I show my extinction to you expediently, although I never pass away. I also expound the unsurpassed Dharma to the living beings of that other world, if they respect me, believe me, and wish to see me. You have never heard this. Therefore, you thought that I pass away. I see the perverted people thinking in an ocean. Therefore, I disappear from their eyes and cause them to admire me. When they adore me, I appear and expound the Dharma to them. I can do all this by my supernatural powers. I live on man's secret ego and also in the other abode for Sankhya Kalpa. The perverted people think this world is in a great fire. The end of the Kalpa of destruction is coming. In reality, this world of mine is peaceful. It is filled with gods and men. The garden, forest, and stately building adorned with various treasures. The jewel trees have many flowers and fruits. The living beings are enjoying themselves, and the gods are beating heavenly drums, making various kinds of music, and laying mandala flowers on the great multitude and me. This pure word of mine is indestructible, but the perverted people think it is full of sorrow, fear, and other suffering. It will soon burn away. Because of their evil karma, the sinful people will not be able to hear even the names of these three treasures during a Sankhya Kalpa. To those who have accumulated knowledge, and who are gentle and applied, and who see me living here, expounding the Dharma, I say the duration of my life is immutable. To those who are sick after a long time, I say it is difficult to see a Buddha. I can do all this by the power of my wisdom. The light of my wisdom knows no bound. The duration of my life is immutable kalpa. I have attained this longevity by age of practice. All of you wise men, have no doubt about this. Remove your doubts, have no more. My words are true, not false. The physician who sent a man expediently to tell his perverted son of the death of their father in order to cure them was not accused of falsehood, although he was still alive. In the same manner, I am the father of the world. I am saving all living beings from suffering because they are perverted. I say that I should pass away, although I shall not. If they always see me, they will become arrogant and licentious and cling to the five desires so much that they will fall into the evil legion. I know who is practicing the way and who is not. Therefore, I expound various teaching to all living beings according to their capacity. I am always thinking, how shall I cause all living beings to enter into the surpassed way and quickly become Buddhas? 両法蓮華経如来十両本大十六小仏assa二十人力本大二十一小仏聖者十五大臣一律十条高原無量人月相神本天神法仏一律仏道者伝世界小仏道会小仏漢字史十本立法国自外六十一仏仏道五の自在教師仏大歓迎願無量人国霊 人の仏道仏上仏The supernatural powers of the Tathagata. The Buddha words there have great supernatural powers. They display their immutable supernatural powers in order to cause all living beings to rejoice. The tip of their tongues reaches the heaven of Brahma. Immutable rays of light are emitted from their bodies. For those who are seeking the enlightenment of the Buddha do these things, without to be seen. The sound of quoting of the Buddha and the sound of their fingers snapping reverberate over the bird of the 10 quarters. And the ground of those words quake in the sixth way. The Buddha joyfully displayed their immutable supernatural powers because the Bodhisattva from underground vowed to keep the Sutra under my teaching. Even if I place the immutable Kalpa, the keeper of this Sutra, to whom it is to be transmitted, I can't place him highly enough. His knowledge are as limitless, as infinite, as boundless as the sky of the world of the 10 quarters. Anyone who kept the Sutra will be able to see me. He also will be able to see many treasures, Buddhas, the Buddha of my relicule, and the Bodhisattva whom I have taught today. Anyone who kept the Sutra will be able to cause me to rejoice. He also will be able to bring joy to the Buddha of my relicule and also to many treasures Buddha who once passed away. He also will be able to see the present, past, and future Buddha of the world of the 10 quarters, make offering to them and cause them to rejoice. The Buddha sat at the place of the enlightenment and obtained the hidden core. Anyone who kept the Sutra will be able to obtain the same before long. Anyone who kept the Sutra will be able to expound the meaning of the teaching and the names of the word of the Sutra. Their eloquence will be as boundless and unhindered as the wind in the sky. Anyone who understands why the Buddha expound many sutras, who knows the position of the sutra in the series of sutras, and who expound it after my attention, according to its true meaning, will be able to eliminate the darkness of the living beings of the world where he walks about, just as the light of the sun and the moon eliminate of all darkness. He will be able to cause immutable bodhisattva to dwell finally in the one vehicle. Therefore, the man of wisdom who hears the benefit of these knowledge and who kept the sutra after my extinction will be able to attain the enlightenment of the Buddha definitely and doubtlessly. Nichiren大上人ご名藩戦時書に示す定の玉枠大法号の根源を正す日蓮にあらをなせば天人もしみちりもいらあ怒らせたまいて採用も大いに起こるなりされば心うべし一円部大第一の大事を申すゆえに最大一の随想ここに起これり哀れなるかなや嘆かしきかなや日本国の人皆無限大蔵に落ちむことよ喜ばしきかなや楽しいかなや不詳の身として今度神殿に仏師を植えたる今にしもみよ大猛虎国数万蔵の稜線を浮かびて日本国を攻めば神一人より下万民に至るまで一切の仏事一切の神事をば投げ捨てておのおの声をするべて南無妙法蓮華経南無妙法蓮華経と唱え金心を合わせて助けたまえ日蓮のごぼう日蓮のごぼうと叫びソーラワンズルニア南無妙法蓮華経南無妙法蓮華経南無妙法蓮華経南無妙法蓮華 ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経ナム妙法蓮華経四教南寺不願寺和食願寺小仏楽殿小税支援小仏長和食の和食長名字大道部道即実徳無常仏法来六時思考で真仏不純分地仏滅道合道合無償天理世間次元悪理性終節最天理大用無用मंदारी से महामंदारा गोहनसों के पूरा चक्र में आदरणीय लोगों को लोटस सूत्र उदयमुख का पाठ करने के सभी गुणों को सम्मान पूर्वक समर्पित करते हैं। महापरोपकाशी शिक्षण शाक्या मुनि शाश्वत बुद्ध को धर्म के सभी सुरक्षात्मक देवताओं के लिए भगवान शाक्या मुनि बुद्ध ने बोधि वृक्ष बुद्धगया के नीचे ज्ञान प्राप्त किए और तब से उन्होंने विभिन्न तरीकों से विभिन्न शिक्षाओं का प्रचार किया ताकि सभी जीवित लोगों को इस सांसारिक क्षेत्र से मुक्त होने में मदद मिल सके और अंत में लोटस सूत्र का प्रचार किया जो लगभग 2600 साल पहले पवित्र भूमि की चौथी लाजगील भारत में सर्वोच्च शिक्षाओं का प्रचार करता था। तो यह सभी जीवित प्राणियों में फैल सकता है ताकि सभी जीवित प्राणी एक साथ ज्ञान प्राप्त कर सके, दुनिया शांतिपूर्ण हो और सद्भाव में रह सके और सभी कष्टों से मुक्त हो सके, सभी संवेदनशील प्राणी स्वस्थ और खुश रहे। नम म्यो रेंगे क्यो शिजो मुहें से गंदो बोन्नो मुशु से गंदम ओमो मुजिन से गंजी仏道無常性願上南無妙法蓮華経南無妙法蓮華経南無妙法蓮華経有願書Thank you so much. Let's continue chanting for inner peace of all living beings. सभी जीवित प्राणियों की आंतरिक शांति के लिए नाम म्यो हो रेंगे क्यों का जप जारी रखे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। शाम को मिलेंगे। See you evening time. Have a nice day. आपका दिन शुभ हो, आपका ख्याल रखिएगा। And शाम को मिलेंगे。お疲れ様でした。良い一日をお過ごしください。また夕方のお勤めでお会いいたしましょう。失礼いたします。